So tell me, is you ready, baby? Tell me, is you ready, baby?
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the belikedee channel. It's your girl D coming back with another review of Sistas on BT. Pretty much a summary of the last 3 episodes of season 7. Okay, might splash in that last episode of season 6 that I missed, but you know, it pretty much all tied to each other anyway. Okay, but this episode 3 was pretty good. Okay. Episode 3, I was getting me a kiki, like, oh, what? Okay. But anyway, so season 7, episodes 1 through 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the episode 1 of season 7 pretty much starts off with, you know, Danni is having, we left off with season 6 with Danni seeming to be attacked, but then we open up for season 7. She is dreaming that she's been attacked. So she having crazy nightmares, and then she waking up in the bed with Tony. And apparently, you know, they a couple. Everybody got new looks, new dudes, except for Sabrina. Everybody had different but Sabrina's. But I guess, you know, that's her look signature. But anyway, so and Fatima. Fatima always got that look too. But anyway, so Karen kind of have a new look, and then she got a belly. But anyway, so she pretty much having dreams. Tony trying to tell her she need to go to therapy because she been having all these crazy dreams lately, and she wake up, you know, shocked and scared and all this and that. And you know, it's Danni do typical Danni stuff like, what? No, I'm not crazy. I'm going to the, you know, a therapist for. I'm not crazy. That's for crazy people. Blah, blah, blah. So he trying to convince her because it's just been bad for the last 3 months, and it's been like a 3-month gap. Okay. So then they end up trying to convince us that Jason, was it Jason? Is that the dude name that Andy's dating? Is it? I think it's Jason. Jason, the guy, the new guy she's supposed to be dating. And they done replaced him with a different nigga. It took a minute for them to explain it, okay? When she had to call his name out, but it took too long for us to find out that was him. I was like, okay, y'all could have gave us that sooner, especially if we seen a new face, okay? We just like, who's this guy? What's going on? She dating somebody new? No, same nigga, okay? They just changed their mind. So then, I was like, why the hell is Gary and Penelope, was it Penelope? Gary and Penelope, pregnant ass, okay? Having dinner with Andy and Jason. I said, what is this? What is going on? Why? Okay. Especially after we ended off with that story ending on season 6 with Andy finally realizing that Gary ain't shit. Okay. The girl realizing Gary ain't shit, but of course, you know, he in the office talking about she's weak, I'll get her back. And he talking about which one? Doesn't matter. I do the same thing with all these girls. It's nothing. And then Andy hearing them like, he that type of dude. I can't believe him. I'm smart now. That's what she was doing. But then they should have gave it to her. She need to hear that. But either way, whatever she heard, she wasn't gonna give a shit, right? Because she having his baby, okay? She's susceptible to all kind of ignorance because she having his baby. But that's where we left off, right? So then now we start back season 7, and they, of course, she back with his ass. I chose to be back with him. But I was like, why the hell is they having this dinner? Awkward as hell. But apparently the brother and sister ain't seen each other because, you know, they dating who they date. Gary's ass, okay? So then this whole situation was awkward. Gary kept throwing shots, and then they kept trying to just be cool with it. I was just like, no, get this nigga up out your house. Stop letting this nigga play in your face right now, okay? But when I tell y'all, they done OD'd on making Gary the bad guy, that it was funny this last episode. Episode 3, that shit was funny. I said, oh, he going full into his villain role. Hilarious, okay? So also then we end up hearing that Jason is running for mayor or council or whatever. And then as Gary want to one-up him, he's like, you know what? I'm going to donate $100,000 to you. Send the money. And then, of course, Andy's like, no, don't take that money. And then stupid ass Penelope, no, why would you not want to take such a generous offer? No, stop trying to buy him with gifts and all this and that. No, I don't need your money. I'm good. Okay, we still working up to that. No. And I was like, once she said that, I said, oh girl, you gone. You gone. You already gone. Okay? You accepting this anyway. After you find out it's multiple women, he does this on the regular. But okay. Okay, she in her Andy era. Okay. Just with a baby this time, okay? So then Gary ends up going to the restroom. And then they notice that he gone for too damn long, okay? He in there masturbating to one of Andy's underwear because her restroom is like a layout that is with her closet. I said, this is not made for guests, okay? And then Penelope ended up catching his ass. And she's just like, oh, you disgusting. She closed the door. I said, no, blast his ass, okay? But anyway, that's what was happening with Andy and Gary and with their shit. Then we had Fatima and Zack. Apparently, we left off for season 6 with Fatima and Zack going after Michael. They found him in the restroom tied up because Heather is a dumbass bitch, okay? Don't need to be no mama. At first, it was like, okay, maybe she just real ignorant. But no, okay? She need to get that shit together, okay? Don't even start me on that. But anyway, she had the boy tied up. They all lost it. And like Fatima was coming after her ass. And they snatched the little boy. We opened up season 7. The little boy is apparently at some foster home with a nice family, and they in some kind of custody battle with Heather because she called the police on his ass. She's like, I can't believe he called the police. Duh, you can believe he called the police. I'm just like, okay, you can't believe it, but whatever. So then this nigga Zack throws out that he wants the baby to be called Zack Jr. I don't remember what episode that was on, but this man said that shit. It was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. You don't want to get no DNA test? I want to say this episode stupid because she was calling him stupid. Like, you really gonna be calling him Zack Jr. and you ain't got no no DNA test that you done see for yourself, okay? So, but she just gonna let it go. She let that one go real quick, but she was mad the whole time. And he was just like, huh? That's pretty much going on with Zack and Fatima, and somehow Andy is their lawyer. Makes no sense, but okay. And then we got Sabrina with her ass. They still dating that rich dude, but then all of a sudden now, like I can wrap up Sabrina's ass in like for 3 episodes just with Sabrina. The first episode, she was still dating Rich. She went back to her old branch. Somehow she got them to still have her at her old branch. But it looks like she has somebody that's supervising her still. And she's going to be the one that be like, she's like, oh, I can hear your personal call from outside. And oh, was that a personal call? Looking at us, okay? So I said, okay, this bitch finna be a problem. Then all of a sudden, Sabrina's on this, I want to get married. I want to have a baby. Will you give me your semen thing? And I was like, no, what? So that's her whole thing. And in episode 3, he pretty much telling her that's not what he wants. That maybe they can see that he's not in their future. Basically, I have all these kids around me. I don't think I need kids. I was what he said? 8. He got 8. He was a child of 8, whatever. I don't know, siblings and stuff like that. So he ain't really pretty much interested in that. But I think we have a great connection that maybe our future doesn't look like we thought it looked like. I said, okay, so now you're saying let's put it off until we really need to make this decision. I'm like, nah, girl, hurt now, so you ain't got to deal with that shit later. Because y'all both sitting here basically saying, oh, maybe we could change each other's mind at some point. No, like, that's not how it works. Y'all need to already be on the same page. Ain't no maybe it's going to change. No, most likely it's not, okay? But anyway, I was just like, okay, Sabrina, go ahead and waste your time. Waste your time, okay? And then they all pretty much said they didn't want to get remarried and none of that stuff. But I guess there they go, hoping and praying they can change some man's mind and turn his perspective around. I'm just like, okay, girl. And then for some reason, Tony was trying to be nice. He wanted to get Sabrina. He got all the girls involved basically to get Danny to go ahead and go to therapy. And then we had Danny actually, they have some weird stuff going on at work. Like he's overstepping his bounds as like a manager. He went under the table and pleasured her, okay? I was like, okay, y'all doing too much. Any cameras? She's like, it's cameras in here. If you and I ain't going down with you. I said, girl, yes, you're going. Yes, you are, cause you didn't stop them. But I was like, okay, y'all doing too much at work. This is too much. And then Sabrina also tried to talk to Danny about going to therapy, and she said that she think this been happening ever since the stuff happened with Preston. And then she was like, no, Danny deflection. And I'm just like, girl, something. But why is it the attack dream? Maybe because he was there for her when she was attacked. I don't understand, but she'd go to therapy. But the whole time I was just like, yes. Okay, we introducing therapy in Danny's life. This is what we need. And then everybody was on that train. Even Fatima done got her like, girl, I know a girl. Her name Carisha, something like that. Was it Carisha? Coretta? I don't know. She her therapist, and she's great, and she'll come to you and all this and that. And then of course on episode 3, Danny ended up actually calling the lady, but the lady ended up coming over super quick. I was just like, okay, yeah, that was a little creepy. Okay, she was able to come, but this is TV, so she was able to come over so quickly to come talk to Danny. And then Danny, of course, deflected the whole conversation. And then she was like, well, if all your friends are saying that they think you need to come to therapy and they know you so well, like you say, because she's like, your friends know you well, right? You got friends? Then maybe you should consider taking it seriously, because you're going to be wasting your money and my time, basically. Okay, you wasting money and time if you ain't going to come here and do what you need to do. And then she ushered her out. And then Danny was, that part leaves you in thought. And then she ended up getting a damn phone call. I was like, oh my goodness, can she catch a break to think? She needs to think. And I was so happy that she denied that call. I was just like, the best decision I see you make sense, okay? Because I'm just like, don't roll into something else. Sit in this, okay? Sit in this, how this made you feel, what you need to do better, okay? Because she obviously wanted to have a conversation, but she, Nanny she fights stuff so hard, okay? It's hard to get down to the real emotions, okay? But anyway, so I like that part of Danny's story, that she's going to therapy now. I don't know about this Tony dude, but they seem to be happy, but okay. So then what we had with Karen, we ended up with the dude Brian, that was the contractor, being an extra weirdo, got her in the car. And then they had the realtor lady, the way she reacted was so strange. Like, oh, you came in the car with him, like he loves his wife, he's so amazing, he's a great husband, he's everything. I was like, how you know, bitch? She's like, I'm just so fascinated by him, all this and that. And I'm just like, girl, what? That shit was so weird. And I'm just like, girl, yeah, you definitely finna get scammed. Then we opened up season 7, and he ain't around. He done left her high and dry. Apparently he was having some marital issues or some shit. And then Karen, they was like, oh, maybe Karen, what's the reason? I'm just like, oh my God, this is stupid. It was real stupid. I guess they wrapped it up real quick. And I was just like, thank you, throw it in the trash. So then Karen pretty much got a new place, and it's not called Karen's Hair Mastery no more. It's called Fresh Start or some shit. I'm just like, still not a good name. And Pam is apparently doing some internet thing now, where she like, hey y'all, it's the Pamalas, or whatever it is. It's her whole thing, and she making some kind of hair serum or something that she's trying to use at the shop. Episode 3, Pamela lost her damn mind, charging all kind of shit to the bank account, to the business account, and then they ends up being what they lights end up going out, and she couldn't pay the deposit to the damn place. And the lady was like, oh, you can have she's like, oh, I'm having a grand opening, that's why. And I have your money on Friday. She's like, you don't have it today. You ain't having no grand look. You ain't having a cute little grand opening you got here. This is cute though. It's real cute. And Pam knew damn well she was the one spending that money. I said, oh yeah. But I was like, okay, Karen, she was smart. She took her ass off that account. Don't worry about it. You won't be able to spend no more money. No more of my money, bitch. Okay. So of course Pam had to be messy by asking Karen why she don't have her baby daddy Zack come help figure out what he can at least help her. Well, she said, I don't need her, but especially not, if he come up here, Fatima jealous ass gonna kill him. I said, okay, now you got shots, Karen. She had a reason to be dealing with you the way she was dealing with you, okay? Any other way, you don't really know her to be jealous, okay? But you know her to be reacting to your ass, okay? So I was just like, okay, Karen. But we also had Karen. We seen them invite her to brunch. She said no because she want to be around and being drunk and this and that. She can't drink. They end up inviting Fatima's ass, and Karen rolled up at the end of episode 2 and seeing them all having a kiki and a laugh, and she gonna leave. I said, girl, you should have walked up and tried to be cool, okay? Try, bitch. But it's been off for 3 months now. So then she feeling away, and then even on episode 3 when Zack was gonna come to the well, that was funny though. Zack was gonna come to the damn grand opening to be cordial, but then he still was gonna ask her for the damn DNA test. I was like, bitch, you stupid. Okay. So then anyway, he was gonna come, and then she also was like, oh, I thought Zack would have showed up and he's something, for the mother of his kid. Like, they was like, okay, yeah, we understand, but we also understand why he not here. Okay. So then what else? With her being jealous, and then she was mad at the girls because they wasn't helping like they said they was gonna help. I was like, girl, let me tell you one thing right here, okay? All these people gonna tell you, look, let me tell you something right now, Karen. You finna have a baby. Like I'm talking to a real person. Let me tell you right now, you finna have a baby, and everybody say they gonna help. Everybody say they gonna be around. But baby girl, nobody got time. Okay, nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time to help you, especially when life started lifing with other people. Okay, they want to help you, but they can't just be there. So don't be too disappointed, and don't be too mad. Okay, you're gonna have to start handling stuff on your own. Okay, just some information for you, because look, I ain't shaming nobody for saying they gonna help. I'm just, the reality is that everybody have other shit going on in their life, and they can't always help, and that's just facts. Okay. Now, only on episode 1, I think, do we see Maurice, and apparently he doing, instead of them saying OnlyFans, they kept saying, he kept saying he was doing some kind of, what is it called? Not fixation, some kind of, what is a kink website, something like that. And I was just like, okay, like, this is, okay, that's how he making his money. And then what else we had was Gary's ass. Apparently, the FBI's after Gary. Oh no, Gary had this whole weird exchange with this girl, okay, with Penelope. And she sat there and took it. She just like, I can't believe he's being the person that everyone said he is. It's even worse. Why is he treating this woman so bad? Okay, the love bomb is over. Okay. It's not in sight. It's like we together because you having my baby, and I'm just gonna deal with you. Okay. He's just like, why don't you go find someone else to go? Like, you keep telling me no. When I did that in the restroom, I said, what, Gary? Gary is being real disrespectful to this pregnant woman, okay? And then she looking extra stupid. Okay, saving face, and they had to leave because they had stuff going on. And he could sit there and play your ass in the elevator after you tried to be like, I can't believe you're doing this. And then he said, well, you be telling me no. Okay, and then he goes sleep at damn Hayden's house. I said, nigga, you can't, all this money you got, you can't go to no hotel, you can't do something else, but you had to go to Hayden's house. Okay, Hayden's like, all right, man, you can stay here, but it just better be for tonight. Okay. Is it me, or did Hayden seem like his energy was kind of different as he switched to season 7? Because of course season 6 he wanted vengeance. Okay, he gonna get their ass. He finna team up with Gary because they gonna get the bitch. Okay, Fatima and Andy. So then, but then this season he's just like, he asking Andy what's going on with Gary. Gary acted weird. He stayed at my house last night. I said, you telling the business? He's like, I don't know, man. What's up with that dude? He always plotting and scheming. I'm looking like, hey, then what you up to? Okay, he trying to act like he cool with Andy and shit now. Okay. So then, they talking about how the FBI done showed up at Gary's house. And then we see Gary and some dude. Now he got some other dude at the damn hedge fund that's covering for him, that's doing the bad stuff with him because he's talking about, oh, the FBI is coming for us. We need to delete all our files and this and that. They saying STC saying they ain't get money. People money didn't get deposited. This and that. I said, oh my goodness, Gary, you doing this bad? You been stealing these people money, and then he funding his life with these people money. Because he's talking about, remember he said he buy them all rings. He get them all the same thing. Okay. I said, now what is this? Okay. So they come after Gary's ass. Gary ducking and dodging their ass. Then he like, man, I funded Andy's life and she can't answer the phone. I'm like, no, bitch, because you're trying to set me up. Remember last time you gave her some money and the FBI was on her ass? She should have learned from then, okay? But anyway, and what the hell happened with that? There was one of the ex-wife trying to set him up, but not it was truth to it, okay? But anyway, so FBI on Gary's ass. Now the law firm got all kind of problems on episode 3. I was just like, oh shit. And like, Gary getting indicted. They hear the firm is in jeopardy. Everybody needs to be here. They want to talk to you. You better hope they don't bring up your name. Haters ass come up talking about, hey, if you don't mention my name, I ain't gonna mention your name. Cause you know everybody know you and Gary was together, right? And then Andy looking like, oh shit, Andy was scared, okay? Andy, you was definitely to blame because he wouldn't have been cared about this law firm if your ass wasn't there, okay? He started trying to get in on that law firm to keep Robin's ass away from you. And then somebody in the comments under a post was like, I think Robin coming back. And I was just like, ooh, is that who snitched? Is Robin the one who looked into Gary because Gary was coming after him so hard? Now that would be cool, okay? I'd be like, oh shit. But whatever, maybe they was already investigating him. But if it was Robin and Robin come back, I'm gonna be like, what? Okay, what's going on? But anyway, so then all of a sudden, Andy, they mentioned Andy's name, and one of the partners want Andy's ass to come back down because she had went to Karen's grand opening, and they didn't mention her name a few times. And then Wyatt was like, hey, his ass in his office pretending like he working. And then they text Hayden, and he's like, I'm busy pretending like I'm working. I was like, y'all stupid for that, okay? But surprisingly, I think Hayden was trying to be helpful. Like, yeah, I heard blah, blah, say your name. Then the dude was trying to go off on Andy. You put this firm in jeopardy. This, and that. She's like, no, I brought this firm great business, blah, blah, blah. And he like, no, we talking about the shit you done brought in here. The liability. The nigga, basically. And then the dude ended up having a heart attack. You did this. All that stuff. And she got to get hit for his ass. I was just like, girl, what is this? Okay. Interesting. What's going to be happening with, Hayden and Andy. Then all of a sudden it's going to flip because, from the preview we see that they going to figure out a way to put Andy as the fall guy, which pretty much Hayden kind of told her that at the beginning. He was like, that it's always going to be a fall guy at the end of this. And you prime candidate, okay? So they definitely finna set your ass up. And then episode 3, what got me, this nigga Gary, he can't get nobody on the phone. He can't get nobody to help him. Hayden don't want to fucking help him. Hayden like, nigga, I ain't going to jail for you, okay? I was with you doing legal business, okay? He's like, all that money we made, yeah, with legal business, okay? I ain't finna go to jail for nobody. And he hung up on that nigga, okay? Then Andy not talking to him, Hayden not talking to him. So then he got the damn dumb baby mama coming up there to talk to his ass, and he like, I got you this. I'm so sorry about blah blah blah. And I was like, this don't seem. It already don't seem genuine because it ain't. And then when he spilled the food on her, I was like, was this intentional? Bitch, it was intentional. Okay. When she got up there, he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, and she's like, no, I'm going to the restroom. Where's the restroom? She left her purse. Gary. He's like, this is too easy. I said, oh, he leaning into the villain. When he hit that, this is too easy. And they showing his real side, the real side of Gary, while he pretending like he's so in love with Andy. We get that is over with, okay? He being asshole Gary 100%, okay? By the end of this damn season, Gary, you was done, okay? he gonna be the most horrible. I mean, he was already horrible, but phew, baby, if he acting like this, he don't give a shit no more. Okay. So then, he done go. He done stole all her credit cards. He took copies and pictures of her credit card, and then got access to her accounts, and then changed her life insurance policy. I said, "Oh, this nigga, he on another level. He gonna fuck your life up." Oh my goodness, this poor pretty woman. Okay. Just too sad, okay? Zack was in the car practicing, trying to talk to Karen. He gonna want to give her flowers and congratulate her from having her new shop, but then he also want to ask for paternity test the same day. I'm like, nigga, is you stupid? You gonna rain on this parade, but then then Karen's mama should have a reappearance. Okay, we ain't seen Karen's mama since what, season 3, season 2, something like that. She done hopped in the car and was like, "What are you doing here, Zack? What are we doing? Why you got roses? You trying to confuse her? Come on now. Come on. Think." Okay? Why don't you leave? And no, we're not gonna do that. You're gonna no. Okay, pretty much shut his ass down. And was like, okay, I didn't mean no harm. I'm just doing okay, why would you give her roses? You could have brought any other flower. First of all, and then she was like, she don't need no flower from you. Y'all need boundaries, okay? Boundaries so y'all clearly understand that this is not that. And of course, Fatima said the same thing. Fatima was mad. She was like, "What's these plants?" Well, she's like, "Ooh, what's these flowers?" He like, "Oh, that was for Karen." She said, "What?" That shit was funny though. Look, her jealous side be getting on my nerves, but sometimes it be funny. She was just like, "Stupid." When she seen these stupid ass flowers, he flicked them. And he was like, "Oh, they wasn't stupid until you when you thought they was for you." And he be getting her back too. This will be good too about that little petty arguments. And they pretty much had a little petty argument. That might not even be your baby, okay? I think it is my baby. That's pretty much their whole arguments. And I get my son Michael. Pretty much that's all their little storyline. And what else happens? Episode 3, we got Tamara end up coming back, and then she ended up going and telling him that yes, they hired me, but I didn't mean to fall in love with you. I'm here, that's why I'm back here, baby. And he was like, but I don't trust you. She's like, we can build to that. We can build back to that. I said, oh my goodness, she got you again. Because he was just like, I said, uh-oh. Hey then, what's going on? You're not standing strong. But whatever. I think that's pretty much everything that happened between all of the characters. Alright, y'all, that's the end of the episode. That's the end of episodes, and that's the end of my review for Sistas on BT season 7, episodes 1 through 3. Pretty much the wrap up of all of that happened. Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought, what y'all think of this season so far. Do y'all think it seems like there's new writers, or what? Like, what y'all feeling like storylines is getting better? What y'all thinking? Okay. Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought. I think it's kind of cute. It's a little, you see a little difference in something. You see something that's trying to change. So we'll see what happens with it though. I'm still like, okay, but look, they did make it back juicy with the whole Gary in his strong villain era, okay? And I'm sorry, I might think it's funny at this point, because if y'all gonna be stupid for him, I'm laughing with him. He like, this bitch is dumb, and I'm entertained, okay? So go ahead and jot down. And what y'all think about? Look, and what y'all think about Zack and Fatima? Oh, I forgot to say that little messy lunch they had with the girls, and they talking about they don't think that's Zack baby either. And then Fatima was like, "Oh, really?" And then that's what made her really go back and ask Zack about do he think that's really his baby? And I'm just like, oh, that part, that was real shady when it came to Karen, and I see why she would be mad then. She didn't even understand the conversation, that there was a conversation had. She just seen them having a good kiki over there, okay? But anyway, try down comments, let me know what y'all think, or whatever y'all think is going on this show, okay? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Be Like Dee channel, okay?